companies pitching for the prize that's going to be up for this afternoon. We also have 4 judges, and they're pretty ruthless. And let me explain to you. First of all, if you're sitting on the outside, come and grab a seat. Come and rest your weary legs. We're at the end of SiGMA Asia 2026. I got some seats over here because this is going to get really, really good. So this is how SiGMA pitch works, ladies and gentlemen. Each of these contenders for the title will be invited to come on stage and given 3 minutes to pitch their ideas to industry leaders, who are our 4 judges. And then our judges will be given 5 minutes to grill them. Given that our judges are industry leaders, it's not going to be an easy job for you. So first up, I'm going to welcome onto the stage our judges. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we good to go? Okay, I'm going to ask my judges to come to the stage. Okay,
Harman Brenningmeier, Executive Chairman, NYCE International. Harman Brenningmeier brings over 30 years of experience building gaming technology businesses across 75 countries. Founder of the Gaming Incubator and investor in more than 20 companies, he now leads NYCE International, connecting global industry leaders and fostering innovation in gaming and technology. Jonathan Petamerides, founding partner, Kiprock Group. Jonathan Petamerides is an omni-channel gaming strategy expert with 20 years experience across regulated markets. As founder of Kiprock Group, he advises integrated resorts on strategy and operating models while driving impactful investment decisions. Joe Pisano, founder and CEO, Jade Entertainment and Gaming Technologies. Joe Pisano founded Jade Entertainment and Gaming Technologies in the Philippines in 2009. Today, the company is a pan-Asian supplier of gaming technology and service solutions, delivering innovative products across multiple markets. Steve Tsao, General Partner, YOLO Investments. Steve Tsao is General Partner at YOLO Investments, a venture capital firm focused on iGaming, fintech, and crypto. An entrepreneur turned investor, he has scaled gaming companies to over 500,000 current players and over $500 million GGR, achieving multiple successful exits. Proudly supported by our esteemed partners, R77, Chips, CSB Group, AWS, ZBX, and iGaming Academy, whose generous contributions are enhancing our exceptional, highly coveted pitch prize.
So, gentlemen, welcome. You are the judges, and I have had the honor of welcoming you onto the stage over the last 2 days. And I have to say, I'm going to start with you, Herman, because you've been quite brutal with your panel, with the people on the stage. And I'm actually nervous on behalf of the people that are coming up to take part in SiGMA Pitch. But you're all amazing guys with so much industry knowledge. I just want to ask for a quick word from each of you. You've got your mics next to you. What are you looking for from a SiGMA Pitch winner? What's the quality that you're looking for?
Is he worth my money?
Ooh, say that one again.
Is it worth my money?
Is it worth your money?
Credibility.
Ooh, Joe.
Really the next big thing where tech is taking us, and we've seen it in Malta, we've seen it in Dubai and previous startups here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think the quality has improved, and hopefully there'll be something to invest into.
Fantastic. I'm really, really excited. I'm really glad that you gentlemen are here as our judges. Now, if you've just joined us, I'm just going to explain how this works again. In a moment, I'm going to be inviting our participants to come onto stage. They have 3 minutes to pitch their ideas to the judges, And I'm going to be extremely strict about this because at the end of the 3 minutes, we're boom, we're done. That's it. And then the judges have 5 minutes to grill them. Sorry, I'm not making you feel any more comfortable, but it's SiGMA pitch because there is not only a trophy for the winner, but also there is a startup marketing package at stake, a talent acquisition package at stake. There's also an industry education package, and among other packages and prizes for the winner of SiGMA Startup Pitch here in Asia 2026. So, first up we have Metaverse Magna, who, there we go. Can we welcome to the stage, can we set the clock for 3 minutes, please? All right, and once you have your 3 minutes set up.
Aviator launched in 2019. And 7 years after, they've generated $15 billion in GGR. We are building what comes next. Every decade, one game format breaks out and creates a new window of opportunity. In 2010s, it was online slots. 2019, crash games. Now, it's skill gaming. What is skill gaming? Think real money tournaments on games like Candy Crush and Subway Surfers. Everyone in this room knows someone that plays Candy Crush every day. Now, they can play Candy Crush for real money. We are a skill game provider for sport books and casino. Let's watch the demo. This is a sport book and casino, and we powered a skill gaming product. Players can play 1v1 and multiplayer. They get matched with someone in their skill level. The game is about to start. This is a game, very similar game to Pac-Man. Many of you have played this game before. Very fun game. The player plays, gets a score, sees how much they've won, and they can play again. Next slide. This platform is live, and these are real numbers from our platform. So far, we've processed 4 million gameplays across 100,000 users. These are real metrics that no casino product can ever deliver. The reason why this works is three-phase. One, there is a zero learning curve to playing. These are games people play every day. Two, Aviator and Crash games is pure luck. Skill games create loyalty. In skill gaming, people practice every day to win. That user psychology creates real retention. The last thing is there's no house risk. Players compete against each other, and for the platform, they take a rake. Many operators are fighting over the same male audience. We unlock an audience no one can reach, which are women. 70% of casual gamers are women that will never play online slots or sport books. Many operators dismissed Aviator when it launched. Now everyone wants a crash game. Skill gaming is at the same inflection point, and we're the only skill gaming provider in the market. We provide an iframe and an API. You go live in 14 days. That's all.
Ooh, 3 seconds to go. A round of applause. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, we now, and congratulations, well done. That was on time and a beautiful presentation. Can we have the timer for the questions, please? It's over to the judges in just a second. We're just going to reset the clock. Ready? Judges, over to you.
Anybody remember Gamblit? Maybe I'm getting old. A lot of money's been pumped into this area over the last 10, 15 years, and it's never worked. So I'm not trying to be negative to you per se, because your presentation's very good, it's very interesting, and I know that startups are all about timing, so let's give you the benefit of the doubt. But I think it's worth looking back into history to see why these companies that have had huge VC money behind them have ultimately failed. A lot of that's come down to regulation. So I'd be interested to know what markets you're currently operating in. And am I right in thinking that you're using this as a acquisition funnel to lower CAC for operators?
Yes, so you're correct. Acquisition is really cheap, 0.5 USD per FTD. What has happened in the past is that, personally, people have built this thing wrong. We do casual games, and those are games people play every day. What many operators have done in the past is to create a sort of their own version of a game, or use traditional games. People want to play games that are actually fun, and that is what many people have failed at doing, right? And that's how we fixed it. And this is a business model that is currently working. As I mentioned, 4 million game plays across 100,000 users.
I'll let these guys speak, but do take a look at a business called Gamblit that did this before.
Yes, I'll take a look. Thank you.
Which markets? I still like an answer
Oh, yes.
to that question before I go to mine.
The United States and Nigeria, currently, skill gaming is legal in many markets, especially within the United States.
So we talk sweepstakes.
Excuse me?
We talk sweepstakes?
No. This is just all pure skill gaming.
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, pure skill game, no payout.
No, there's payouts.
Right, but I mean, in the United States, you said you're active. You're not with a gaming license, I'd imagine. Or
No gaming
exactly.
license is required.
So we're talking social gaming. What are we talking in the U.S.? What is your market in the U.S.? You said you're live in the U.S.
Yes.
Doing exactly what? Just being a lead generator?
Yes, the exact thing I just demoed.
Okay. Okay.
So
how many people? Sorry, just to finish my question. How many people you have at the moment, and let's say what are your numbers? You're not profitable yet, I'd imagine.
No. My team, we're 21 people on my team, 21 plus.
Okay. And how far away are you from break even and then profitability?
I'd say 3 months out.
Okay.
So you're using tokens as your currency, or?
No, we use coins,
Yeah.
but it's real money. It's fiat.
Coins.
Yeah.
So you purchase coins like you would on Candy Crush, and you're using those coins. It's peer-to-peer?
Yes, it's P2P.
And you're taking a rake?
Yes.
Okay. What's the rake percentage?
15%.
15%
Could
rake?
be lower, but it's 15%.
Okay. All right. And within the system, you have your risk management?
Yes.
Because, this type of game, there could be collusion.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, yes, we do have proper risk management.
Yeah, you've built your risk into that.
Excuse me?
Risk management is built in.
Yes.
Okay. I'll let Steve.
How are you acquiring customers? How did you get those 100,000, those 4 million games played?
Organic content on TikTok, and then also CPA deals on ad networks.
Okay, so what's your average cost per player?
FTD, 0.5 USD per FTD.
And then what is the tracking right now in terms of monthly value?
What do you mean?
How much are they generating for you?
Okay, so currently we do about 20K in GGR. That's on the product itself.
Okay. So out of the 100,000 players, are they all competing against each other?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like, I think there's quite a bit to be done with it if your, let's say, algorithm is right, and if, let's say, the back of the house is well developed, etc., in different markets with different, groups. I think the Philippines could be quite an interesting market for you, actually, because of the fact that a lot of people like to have the entertainment around it, and not just, the game itself, in order to basically save, time on device, in order to, play more. So I'd like to see that you really work that angle.
I'm going to stop you. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm going to be really strict. Can we please have a round of applause
Thank you very much.
for Metaverse Magna? As you can see, guys, this is tough, isn't it? These guys are tough. So a huge round of applause. A real well done to you on that. Judges, do you need a few minutes before out? Are you okay? We're all good. Okay. In which case, it is time to welcome One Hazel to the stage, and as soon as you're on the stage, your 3 minutes is going to start. Can we have a round of applause, guys?
Awesome. So hi guys, I'm Keith. And we've all been here before. We're at a conference, we just signed an amazing deal, and then we take that deal to our tech team, and they tell us, yeah, we're not doing this, we need 6 months or more. We've built One Hazel to solve this problem, the lost integration that the gaming industry will build. As I said, typically, I mean, I come from the industry 15 years in there. Every integration has taken at least 3 months to do, maybe 6, even 9, even leading to despair. And when we do that, we leave hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table, and both our teams, the vendor team and your team, are completely backlogged. But not anymore. I'd like to introduce you to Hazel. Hazel is our orchestration AI that runs a team of 8 coding agents that are built specifically to handle integrations. Hazel will build your connectors, she'll maintain them and update them when your vendor changes their APIs, and she'll also monitor your integrations live and do any fixes if she finds any problems. Our company is built on 3 main pillars. The main being the one-click integration. We handle suppliers like KYC, CRM, AML, marketing, etc. But we realize that your completely new connections are the ones that are a problem. And Hazel loves these. All you need to do is drop in your API docs, drop in an API key, and within 10 to 15 minutes, Hazel will build your first connector. After you've had the connection, we also have a workflow builder inside so you could automate your work. You could connect all of your integrations together and use AI to drive those innovations forward. We launched last month, and within that month, demand simply just walked in. We have 34 iGaming vendors that we are already working with, 15 operators, 4 game studios, 3 platform providers, and we start taking payments on the 1st of July. Our revenue layers are built on two pillars also. It's an operator SaaS model based on usage, and it's a rev share agreement based with the vendors, totaling for a combined TAM of around 1.7 billion euros in this case. Our team is built of industry veterans. Myself, I've been in the industry for 15 years. This is my 5th startup. Chris Harms used to work with a very large German operator. Ella, who's also here in Manila with us, she's been a product manager for 6 years, sorry. And we have 2 developers who are working with our AI agents and a number of advisors. We're looking to raise 3 million at this event to take us into the market of game integration and aggregation, build out the runway, and build out the team. Join us in building the lost integration.
You can't even finish your sentence, Keith. I'm sorry. There you go. Can we please have a round of applause for One Hazel? Okay, let's get this. Gents, are you ready? We're going to get the 5-minute clock ready to go, and you are going to be grilled. There we go. Off we go, guys.
Keith, what's your monetization model?
So we have both SaaS and revenue share. So a SaaS model for the operators based on usage. So every API call ticks the usage. They buy in packs of $1,000 per month. And from the vendor side, it's a rev share agreement, either on the just general invoice amount, or if it's with the game studio on GGR. We also have a forever free account for both vendors and operators as a lead generator to bring in more business.
So what percentage is the revenue share?
So the revenue share starts at either 8% of the invoice or 1% of the GGR.
Who's your customer profile? Like, describe your ideal customer to me.
So our ideal customer profile is from the operator side. That would be the casino managers who want to add new content, who want to add new features to their casino, but their tech team are not available. And from the vendor side, that would be probably their business development or their CTOs, who are trying to get their product into the hands of the operators, and they have a backlog that they can't deal with to get that into the market. Does that make sense, Steve?
Yeah, so the process would be the operator goes to their content provider.
Yep.
And their platform provider.
Sure.
And you marry up the two.
Exactly.
You embed the API on the platform.
Yep.
And also the content provider, and the operator
yep.
pays you a rev share.
Exactly.
The platform, nothing?
So the platform pays their SaaS fee.
They
So
pay
it's a
the
monthly
SaaS
fee.
fee?
Yeah, just to be on the program.
And the content provider?
So the content provider is the rev share. side.
They're the rev share?
Yeah, yeah.
And they on-charge it back to the
Exactly.
operator?
They'll charge it back to the operator.
Okay, great. Okay, I got the...
It's a circular economy.
Yeah,
basically.
I got the model there. Because, you know, for most operators, the biggest pain is you find content. If you're running a white label,
Yeah. If you want to add...
3 months, 6
Yeah, yeah.
months before you get that content.
For sure.
So,
Okay. I think you're definitely resolving a pain point within the industry. There's no doubt about that. I've seen that firsthand. So kudos for starting the business. My biggest challenge is actually not that you're going to be successful, because I think you will be, but I think you're going to hit a ceiling. And I'm concerned that this is pretty easy to replicate. So I'm interested to know, certainly as an operator at scale, they should be doing this in-house.
For sure.
Tier 1 operators will do this themselves.
Yep.
So I'm interested to know whether you've got any patent protection, whether the US is on your roadmap, or you're just looking at European, Malta to start
Yep.
with.
So we're looking at European and Asia for the start. We are thinking about how to patent. We can't patent the agents because we're using, you know, publicly available agents, but we do want to patent the orchestration layer that we've built to handle the integrations. Also, we're looking into protecting the IP of the way that we build our connectors, right? Which is basically built on the open banking infrastructure, but that we've adapted towards the gaming industry.
Yeah, that's
But
the key,
Keith,
is
you
your
haven't-
knowledge. Right.
Yeah.
You haven't done it yet, right?
No, no.
The
we
protection,
have-
because that's really where you should have started it, right?
Yeah.
Now,
this is why
it
we're
being
raising.
in the public domain.
Yeah, yeah.
Bit
But
of an
this is why
issue.
we're raising funds, because
Right. I see two clash points. Number
Yeah.
one is, of course, the technical departments of, let's say, a lot of the operators. You're going to basically put them out of a job or make it more difficult. Number two is, of course, on the agentic AI, which we don't know much about yet as to what, how much, and you know who is going to enter the industry with that and how they're going to be presenting that. So how is that going to impact, let's say,
Okay.
your forecast?
So, I mean, as an impact, we've built a very resilient platform in that we've been training and rebuilding these AI agents to a point where they are so highly customized it would take a well-funded competitor quite a few months to get to the stage where we are at now. So our moat is timing and, you know, the actual, like...
That's the key for you.
Yeah,
You need to run
Exactly.
quickly to
And-
build a big moat as you can.
And this is why we're raising such a large amount, so that we can protect that moat, build it out, and, you know, corner the market as we want to corner.
There you go. Can we please have a round of applause?
Thank you.
Thank you to the judges. Thank you to Keith from One Hazel. How fantastic. Next up, we have Gamion World. Can we please have a round of applause? Thank you very much indeed. And the clock is about to get going. We're off. There you go. You've got your 3 minutes.
And thank you very much. My name is Chatura, the co-founder and the CEO of Game On World. What we do is we are the Asia's first licensed prediction and gaming platform. So the problem that we are going to solve is everyone knows the demand is real. People play predictions, people play games, people buy lotteries, people buy every sort of the things. But where are we going to solve the things, and where are we going to show and share all the pies with all the stakeholders? That's what this Game On World is going to do. Game On connects what every platform is missing. We connect Kalshi, Polymarket, and Betfair through our prediction market, and the Dream11, Winso, and the Facebook games with our player versus player gaming market, as well as the Crazy Games and itch.io with the Roblox gamings, with our metaverse, as well as we are using our own lottery with our licensed predictors in Sri Lanka, and we are connecting the Web3 games as well. Not only that, we are connecting the regional games, sports fantasies to become the hyper-local platform. So this is where the Game On is going to be. And I want to emphasize, we are just not a gaming company. We are the infrastructure. We are going to share the same pie with all these people around here. Game developers, gamers, and the influencers, the market creators, the liquidity providers, everyone. So our common aggregate, the model that we are following, is becoming the Grab of South Asia and East Asia, bypassing all the Westerners people. And this is a snapshot of our platform. It's all live, and we have our own game on AI. We are letting creators to put their games and publish and earn money as well. And not only that, we publish and went live on April 16th of 26, and we have 20,000 and 100,000 transactions. Not only that, customer acquisition cost is $0.28. That is the most important thing. Everything that I told you is built by us. We are never using third-party activities or any APIs. We have 12 members that complied everything. And the other thing is, we are not only the infrastructure, we are trying to become the Red Bull of marketing on this industry, becoming the household name in Southeast Asia and South Asia as well. The rhyme is stunning. SiGMA is going to give us the biggest stage because we mastered this in Sri Lanka. We have already experienced market with the licenses as well. SiGMA is going to give us to go to the other expansion regions as well. And that's why SiGMA is going to be matter, and we are seeking and becoming to more proven technology in this part of world, connecting everyone. And this is the last one. This is a funny as well. We have all the other gemstone, but we are missing the main one. That is to go to the other expansions as well as other regions as well. I believe SiGMA is going to give that. So this is the Grab of gaming, this is the polymarket of Asia, and this is a game on world. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's dive.
Whoa,
straight into this.
steady. I need to get a clock for you, yeah?
Okay, perfect.
I just want a round of applause, please. Thank you for Game On.
Thank you guys, thanks.
Amazing. Okay, wait until I got your clock for you. All right. He's so eager. He's eager there. And over to you. There you go.
Thank you. We've only got 5 minutes, but can you just tell me how much capital you've raised already? Are you live? I think you are in Sri Lanka.
Yeah,
but I couldn't hear too clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, most importantly, how much backing have you got for marketing? Because I understand the concept.
So my co-founders are there because we are the only 3 people spending money, because we are running on the lean startup model. We are following Anthropic model. That's why we are stuck with the 12 members. All 12 members are specializing in all the other areas. It's a very less amount you all thinking, but I don't want to express that in the public. We are running at very low amount of as a startup funding, but we never raise money. We are running on our models because we are believing in this so much as we can.
So you've backed it yourself to this point?
Yes, but we are looking for expansions and the more investors and who can help us and grow our business to go to the other regions.
Okay.
That's why we are here.
Thank you.
This type of model needs, you're mainly peer-to-peer. You also have a pari-mutuel model. It requires a lot of liquidity. Are you working with people to bring the liquidity in? Because without the liquidity, the model will fail. So you're already organized some of the bigger players to bring liquidity into the pools or into the peer-to-peer model. Is the product already GLI certified?
Yes. Everything is live. You can check it.
Is it GLI certified? So if I wanted to take it to a regulated market and I need a GLI certificate, have you ran it through the lab?
Yes, I'll answer you that, because we are coming from the country called Sri Lanka, because one of the regulators and the certification is not up to that. But we got the certification from the CERTIC, as well as we applied for the other certifications to follow up with our algorithm, as well as to give in the security to all the liquidity providers, as well as to the players, to give them the transparency. So we are running on Polygon as well. So every transactions and every thing that happening in the system can be live for the other users as well. So that's why we are in SiGMA as well. We just want to get all the certifications that we need to go to the other expansions area as well.
Okay, thank you.
Your product works like Polymarket in terms of an order book process, or in a pari-mutuel fashion, or a sportsbook odds fashion?
We are using the CPPM as well as a peri-mutual, and we are using the liquidity provider program as well. We are not only sticking with Kalshi or Polymarket, their system. We implement everything that we can. For the sports book, we are going on the same liquidity as well what Kalshis do, but for the so many other things, we are using peri-mutual as well.
So on Game On World, what is the #1 market last week?
One market is IPL. IPL is a cricket fantasies that watched by so many people in South Asia. So that is
Sorry,
the
I'm
biggest
American.
market.
You have to explain cricket to me. But
So how much of a percentage are you taking?
So we're taking different percentages. Player versus player games, we are taking 10%, as well as from the peer-to-peer other games, as well as the lotteries, we are taking 5%, as well as from the predictions market, we are keeping a keeper take as a 1% to 5%, as well as some of the peri-mutual pooling things that we are taking 10 to 15% of the things. So we are using different revenue streams to collect different revenue from different activities.
So the IPL would be your biggest market out of Sri Lanka. We're coming to the end of the IPL season. Next season, where do you move from IPL?
So 12th of June, the FIFA is starting, and the next month, the LPL is starting. That is the biggest cricket league next to the IPL in Sri Lanka. Not only that, we love football and we love regional sports. That's why I said we are introducing the regional sports first time in this polymarket, the predictions level. We are regional events is live on our market because everything we are going into the hyper local, not considering about the goes beyond the market.
so seeing your product is cricket and football, what's your advantage licensing-wise, regulatory-wise, product-wise versus sportsbook?
Yeah. Just to clarify, it's not just cricket and marketing. We had everything, the politics, economics, and all the other entertainment things that is coming on. Because
how much percentage does everything else occupy?
Prediction is 60%, and all the other things are 40%.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please can we have a round of applause? Wow. I'm telling you, these judges are really grilling it. Absolutely. Now, thank you so much. It is time. Judges, are you ready for our last? Okay, I'm going to welcome VanEra to come to the stage. And as soon as you're there, we will start the clock.
Hello. Hello, everyone. My English is not very fast, but I have many sense, and I want to read my pitch. We are building VanEra Games, a PvP betting platform for gamers. We believe the next step in the video game industry is giving players for opportunity to earn money by betting on themselves. Sorry. We have created more than 50 game projects, a virtual city for 13 million players, educational games, and a virtual concert with 120,000 viewers. Our TikTok audience has 1 million real followers, and our top videos reached more than 50 million views. We know how to build games, audience, and community. We start from the Philippines. They are 45 million gamers here, but only 2,000 people make money from esports. We build not for pro players, but we do it for mass gaming market. A player join a match, how it's working. A player join a match, make a buy-in, and fight with another player. The winner gets the pot, and the platform take a 10% fee. This is not casino against player. This is player versus player model. iGaming in the region is growing fast, but the market still focused on traditional formats, slots, live casino. We bring a new audience from mobile gaming. At the first stage, we plan 50,000 registration and the core audience, 5,000 paying users, with 45 paid session per month and $11 average buy-in. One player make around $500 turnover. This gives us $2.5 million turnover and 250,000 GGR monthly. By years 3, our goal is 20,000 paying players and 12 million yearly GGR. With X5 GGR multiplayer, this gives $60 million valuation. We already have a playable prototype, PvP boxing, hub city, matchmaking, and fights. Players can talk, start matches, and watch other fights. For launch, we are looking for a strategy investor with a PAGOR license. The round is $500,000 for 40% equity. VanEra Games is a new category between gaming, esports, and iGaming. We want to give 1 million players a chance to earn. That's all. Thank you.
Wow, with 12 seconds to go. Congratulations. Okay, thank you very much indeed. So we're just going to wait for a moment to reset the clock so these judges... Now, I'm assuming, and can I just say congratulations on your English? Actually, that was fantastic.
So
over to you.
He's my advisor. He helped me with English a little bit.
Okay.
Vitaly.
Fantastic. It's time for questions.
Guys, I think some things are quite interesting about what you were explaining, etc. The one thing that I can absolutely not agree with, if you're raising 500,000 and already give away 40%, you kill yourself. You're going to be out of the majority in no time, and you're going to be, beholden to, some kind of an investor somewhere. So really, you got to go back to the drawing board on anything that you're asking for and what you're willing to give away and how you price it. So, that is absolutely a no-go. From a product perspective, interesting. I still see, I'd like to see more of it, but I mean, I believe that you have something there that can work. I just don't see yet as to how you bring it in practice fast with an MVP so that you can really scale up your value.
So what we can show you, we can actually show you the MVP. The team is bootstrapped about $100,000 to create the MVP, so we can show to you the videos, the playable MVP, so you can explore. We are not really in Candy Crush games. It's more like, I would say, closer to AAA to make it more immersive and to add more sports. So we start with box and plan to add the cockfight and a few other sports, which are popular here.
If you're targeting Philippines, cockfighting's illegal, so it's already banned by the Senate, so forget about that one. You can't go through legal channels for that. We already know that. 10% is too high. 10% is too high for your rake, because your competitors in this market, it's a street market. They're only taking 7. How rapid are your games? So every how many minutes are you running your let's say, boxing?
For the boxing MVP, okay, thank you for your question, because Philippines is mostly because of Peter, because he is half Filipino. Basically, he has his family here, and he bought the house, and like basically he's connected to the country.
Yeah.
Talking about the percentage, I think this is something what can be discussed. Talking about the session time, it's about 1 to 1.5 minutes per one session, per one fight.
Every 1.5, okay.
Yes.
All right. And basically it's going to be a yes/no.
Yes, it's yes or no, but there is also the lucky chance, because again, we believe that if you just train to fight, there is still a luck component. So even like a new beginner can actually outcompete the professional player.
And last question, you have an agent system built into this? Because this type of game will run through multiple agents. If you want to get the street market, you're going to go through multi-level marketing. It won't just run on a normal sports book or...
Okay,
that needs to be built, I guess.
Yes, thank you.
It's good advice. I've just got one quick question, Steve, if I can. I'm just interested in your background. Have you built similar solutions in the past? Have you done this before?
To make a long story short, I know Peter for like 5 years. We built one of the largest and first ever project worldwide. We're mostly focused in Singapore. I actually flew from Singapore, and we created multiple immersive experiences, gaming experience for big brands. I can give you an example like Sentosa. It's one of the largest.
Oh yeah, I know Sentosa. I used to live there.
Yeah. So talking about Peter, he has actually the live TikTok channel for 1 million plus followers, and multiple projects with a total audience of 25 million users. It's a different project, different platform. Fortnite.
So it's just the move into real money gaming is new for you guys, so you need some help around that, but you've done it in virtual environments?
Let's put it this way. We have all the components, but why, for instance, the share is so, I would say, unreasonably big, like 40%, because we're looking for strategic partner, potential investor, potentially acquisition, because we have all the components except the license and maybe the existing casino platform, which we can use as a kind of
plug-in,
as a multiplier.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the background question as well. I think we probably have similar thoughts. I don't really have a question. I would just say, listen to Joe. Yeah. Sure.
Any other questions, gentlemen? Any other questions? Joe, you need your mic.
You're based here in the Philippines?
I'm based in Singapore for the last 15 years. Peter is based
my wife
in
from Philippines.
His family.
And son half Filipino.
Your development is here in the Philippines?
Here. Yeah.
The MVP was developed partially Philippines, partially Eastern Europe, but we plan to move the key team to Philippines because it's part of the plan. He actually bought the land to build the office there.
Okay, guys, that's it. Can we please put our hands together for a round of applause? Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. So, I want to say a massive thank you to Metaverse Magna, One Hazel, Game On World, and VanEra. And right now, our judges are going to just get themselves together. They're going to count up the score. They're going to have a little bit of a discussion. Do you guys want to just get together in one of these kind of cool things that judges do? I've got a little bit of music to play while they're doing that. I'm getting really excited. But just for everyone who's in earshot, just to let you know, not only is there an amazing, shiny, gorgeous trophy to be won, but also, look at, they're doing the proper huddling thing now. There's also a startup marketing package, a talent acquisition package, industry education package, and a whole bunch more. Now, I happen to be friends with someone who was here who's won this award before, and their business exploded in Malta, and they are now operating all over the world. So when we have this SiGMA pitch startup competition, it's not just fun, it actually means something. And I'm so glad that you guys took part. So, we've got the judges, they're having their little conversation there. I'm just going to jump off stage for 1 second because I'm going to ask my colleague Rick if he could come to the stage, because I'm going to ask you to award the trophy to the winner. Rick's like, I don't know, I'm just standing here wanting to get myself a glass of wine in the VIP area, but I'm going to make him work. But ladies and gentlemen, while this is happening, can I just get you all to put your hands together for one more round of applause to everybody who took part, because let me tell you, standing up on stage and pitching your business for everyone to see, sharing all your secrets and then being judged is not easy. It's not even easy to get up onto a stage. So I want to say respect to you guys. You did an amazing job. You certainly have done better than startup pitches I've seen before. So really well done to each of you. They're giving it some time. Let's have a little bit of a music here. They're really going for it. Oh, Joe's giving his opinion. Herman's in there. There's a lot going on. It's very exciting. I'm seeing some nods. How are we doing there? I feel like we need to get them a cup of tea or something. They're taking their time. Very serious about this. Guys, do we have a winner? We have the scores. Do we need to add up the scores? Okay, We're going to get some scores added up as well. Whilst we're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone within earshot, let me tell you what's going to happen after we finish today. Because as soon as we make this award, I'm going to be saying our thank yous. And I'll just let you know that we do have the closing party here for SiGMA Asia 2026. If you don't have plans for this evening, that is definitely worth going. Make sure you go to that party, you say your farewells until we're back here again next year. Of course, we've got our drinks, our little drinks going on this afternoon in the Platinum VIP area, and we still have the poker tournament. Look at these guys. Can I just ask you guys, tell me something about the quality while we're getting this. Were you impressed with the quality today?
I was. I think people underestimate what it takes to pitch these things, especially if it's not in your native language. So credit to those who are speaking their second or third languages. And building a startup is hard, right? And it only takes one good idea. So if you haven't won for whatever reason, take the feedback on board. Take it away, and certainly don't give up based on the four of us.
Fantastic.
I think what's important when you guys go through this is you need to practice more. I think it's really important when you stand here, you got to imagine as to, what it takes in order to go through 3 minutes in which, we get enough information in order to make that decision. Again, as I said, I'm interested in making a decision. Is it worth my money? Is it worth my money basically means I need to understand exactly, what problem you're solving, what exactly, your solution is, how exactly you're going to implement it, what money is required, and who's the team. And I think there were a few holes here and there, so take that on board in the sense of prep, really prep, because this is probably one of the most important things you do in your life. It's going to take a lot of your life, so make it work.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, any startup, these guys, and for anyone here, they're going to go through this multiple times. Not just with the project you're doing now. They're going to have multiple projects over many years.
Yeah.
And they'll, with every presentation, they'll improve. And it's difficult to, present in English.
Yeah.
When you're from a foreign country. And
Steve, you have a word?
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, I thought the quality was better this year, even before they started presenting, and I thought all four of the presentations were well done. I have a question, which is how did SiGMA go about sourcing these 4 pitches, and what was the process to get down to these 4? But I don't know who knows the answer to that, so.
Yeah, who are we asking?
I'm just going to smile. Can I just do that? Can I just smile and go,
It's actually through social media, and you can go online and
yeah, absolutely.
SiGMA, for months ahead, they put out.
Steve, what he said. That's it. I'm going to just pick up on that because I know who's won. So just before we get there, I will just encourage anybody who wants to take part in SiGMA Pitch. We had one company apply twice. And I was actually there on stage with SiGMA Pitch both times. And the first time, the gentleman came on stage and he was sort of not very confident and he was finding it difficult and he had a beautiful, beautiful pitch, but it wasn't, as you were saying, Herman, his delivery wasn't particularly amazing. He went away, he trained up on presenting, he came back the next year, he stood on the stage, he owned it, and he won. And I think we underestimate, doing this is really tough. Standing on a stage, these guys, that's why I wanted to congratulate them, because actually standing on a stage, let alone anything else, is a challenge.
I'd say our industry is quite small anyway, so the gaming piece. So it's a great opportunity for startups to get some brand exposure, even if they've not won. It's usually a conversation with who you know, right? So yeah. It's the start of something.
Absolutely.
And I think, for the guys that haven't won, we are all part of the industry, and we are here if you have questions or want to reach out. you know, don't be shy to reach out to any of us and
love
ask
that.
questions.
That's guys, all take advantage of that. Yes, Steve, you've got your last word there.
To Joe's point, persistence and iteration is at least one thing that I evaluate. So if somebody pitches to me January and then I ask for an update in March and it's like, oh, we're still out there trying to find financing, you kind of know what type of person that is. So, you know, I think if you're serious about it and your life depends on it and it's your opportunity to kill it, go out there and kill it.
Yeah. And a word of encouragement, because for our people taking part today, you just don't know who's listening. So I think that's also really important.
It's all about the cash flow, right? So make sure that when you're a startup, you absolutely minimize every damn expense and always think that whatever you're going to be doing and you think you're going to have some money in 2 months' time, etc., double it and then double it again. And then hopefully, you know, it is going to work that way.
Well, brilliant. We know who's won, so I'm going to welcome Rick to come on stage and grab this amazing trophy, take it over there, ready for the photo opportunity. Oh, he's coming on and saying hello and doing his dignitary bit. Okay, so I'm going to get you to stand over there with that gorgeous trophy so you can award that in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do this one more time. Can we please put our hands together for everybody that took part? For Metaverse Magna, One Hazel, Game On World, VanEra. But ladies and gentlemen, here today, SiGMA Asia 2026, our startup winner is One Hazel! So to everybody else taking part, I will reiterate, you don't know who was in the room. Thank you so much for taking part. It is not easy. It's an absolute challenge. And respect to you for all coming and being here. Can we get a photograph with the judges? Amazing, well done. Gentlemen here at SiGMA Asia, whilst we're having the photos on stage, if you're in earshot, just give me your attention just for a second. If you're in the VIP lounge, just give me your attention just for a second. If you're over at Ask Me Bet, wherever you are, give me your attention just for a second, because we are at the end on the SiGMA stage of SiGMA Asia 2026. So I'd like you to help me by putting your hands together and saying a massive thank you to our AV team, please, ladies and gentlemen, who supported the SiGMA stage. But my final word here at SiGMA Asia 2026 is to say a massive thank you to the team who've been looking after the SiGMA stage, to Despina and her team. Thank you very much indeed. Please join me in a round of applause for everyone who's worked today. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been amazing. Asia has been incredible. Philippines, Salamat po. We look forward to seeing you next year. For now, our SiGMA stage is done, but we will see you next year. Thank you. SiGMA Asia 2026.